walked out of a hotel and we walked left away from the touristy bit. Just have a look. Down the side streets and stuff like that. And everywhere seems to be, outside the touristy bit, everywhere seems to be being repaired or built. There's like scaffolding and rubble and stuff like that everywhere. It's really busy. Interesting. But busy. Lots of horn parking all the time. Yeah.
Quite nice. The table for sitting. Got a lot like a barbecue pot anything.
Okay. So in the cafe, and we're gonna have that and that, which is build your own meal kit. So you get like rice paper, meat, lettuce, noodles sometimes, and you roll your own. What are they called? Spring rolls. Got that in the end. So we're having a chicken one and a pork one. They're quite nice.
Not good. The only one.
And a peanut dip. Nice. That bridge behind me was, I've seen that on a video, that was totally
that one looks
underwater.
like a market. You can go by there.
That was totally underwater.
Market, yeah. Good.
That bridge there, I've seen on the YouTube video, that was totally underwater when it was flooded. Because I did put off the holiday, I wasn't going to bother coming here, but then I seen some videos of it drying up. You can see on the wall, there's like a brown line where the water come to. It's like 2.5, 3 meters. First night in Hoi An again. Don't know what the temperature is, probably about 22 degrees, lovely. It's just really, really pretty town. It's my favourite town, I think, out of anywhere. Look at that. Love it. I'm going to go down now, have a look for a beer, have a look for some food, and just enjoy the lights. Right.
Fuck my head.
We found this lovely little bar, and we had some nice live music, and I was ready to go. I had one beer. She had one Corona, which is more expensive than mine. And I was ready to go home, and now she just ordered another Corona. So I've got to have another. It's only 10 o'clock, mind. It is holiday. But I'm ready for bed now. He's up early this morning, 6 o'clock, to go to the airport.
Ready for bed. One more. We go to bed.
Ready for bed. One more. Very Thai phrase. Right there was our hotel a couple of years ago, before all these bars come here. I'm glad we're not staying there now. So we've just been to hire a bike. We looked at this normal old standard bikes. I think I asked for a day, and whatnot pointed out he probably thought I meant 24 hours, so it was 150. So we went for a walk around, and we ended up hiring an electric bike each, which is brilliant, for 80,000 each. That's 160 for 4 hours, but they're really, really good and comfortable. So let's go and have a cycle. Hi, Kels, we're on electric bikes. Yeah. And we just stopped down by the river. We're going to have some spring rolls and some beef noodles. So this is what it's like down by the river in the daytime. Very nice. I'll give you a call in a bit. Give you a text when you want to chat. I'll give you a call back when I bring the bike back 2:30. And I'll talk to you later. Love you.
Nice way. You don't like coffee.
No. That's what we heard in Phong Nha.
Cucumber. Here. Lemongrass. Inside. Carrots and a papaya. Inside. And also noodle. Okay, noodle. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
What was that, peanut?
Fast one.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil. Pas de soleil, 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 pas de
So we just had a little beer in a bar on the front here, and I asked the girl how high did the water get, and she said as high as the window there. So that would have been all of this pretty much underwater all the way across here. Yeah, a lot of water. Right, back in the room. What time is it? About 10 o'clock. So this is our last night in Hoi An. I was talking to Nat about the first time we come here, and it was like really quiet, little back streets and stuff like that. And you can still get that, but it's like on the other side of the water, which you'll see in the videos, it's turned into a bit of a disco town, which is a bit of a shame. But Hoi An is probably one of the prettiest towns I've ever seen. It's like a photographer's dream sort of thing, every little back alley and sort of like really old rustic French buildings and stuff. Another thing I found was very, very pushy this time, and I think it's because they had flooding recently, so obviously they're trying to make as much money as possible, but everywhere you go now they're pushing sort of buy this, buy that, buy a bike trip, buy a boat trip. And it can get a bit sort of annoying after a while, but I do understand. But I don't know why they're letting the other side of the island turn into a bit of a disco, because it sort of spoils the nice sort of chilled out vibe of the original side. I imagine in the future that'll change because people will complain, unless it turns into a party island like Koh Phangan, which would be a very, very bad shame. So we haven't been here for a couple of years. Now it's January 2026, so I imagine we'll come back here now for another 2 or 3 years, and we'll see what it's like then. But I do like it. It's still a very pretty town. I'll put some photographs up here. So back in the room now, early bike trip tomorrow with Chow. We did the Ho Chi Minh Trail with last holiday, and we're doing a day trip to a place called Prao. I think I'm saying that right. And then stay there the night, and then another day trip to Hoi. And we're going to have a day in Hoi. And then a train ride on the reunification railway to Da Nang. 1 day in Da Nang, and then up to Hanoi. 3 days in Hanoi, and then fly down to Saigon then for 3 days, and then back to Thailand. So that'll be all part of some video, whether it's this one or separate ones. Well, that's it for now. That's it for now for a couple of years from Hoi An. Still very pretty, but definitely getting louder.